Hello.
Hello.
I don't really do intros.
That's yeah, Russ doesn't do intro, so I may as well take the bullet for this. Nonetheless, welcome to the first episode of the All Things Nerdy podcast.
Yep.
Yep. So far in this episode right now, it's just me, Rose, and Ryan, aka Sonker. For but I think it's a good start if you ask me. And to our future audience, we have had our debut January 10th, 2024. So yeah. And yes, I look a bit tired because I just woke up from a nap from being sick from a really bad stomach ache. And
hmm
no, it's not food poisoning, because if it was, then I would be at a hospital.
Yeah, food poisoning sucks.
Yeah, it does. Okay, so I'm gonna let one of you guys pick a topic on what we should talk about, because B and I got the 2024 plans already figured out on what topic to talk about from when we had the first ever buddy stream on YouTube. And wait, no, not on YouTube. We on Twitch and Kick. I just want to give like a correction, because like I said a few minutes ago, I just woke up from a nap from being sick, so I cannot function properly right now. So,
I was not prepared for this at all.
like,
I didn't realize what day it was, and honestly, I kind of forgot we were doing it.
yeah, that's fair. Okay, so a topic that I think we could pretty much start off with is like, let's go with an anime topic, because the is I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like, there is some other animes that I do want to get into, but something that I did do last month, if I remember correctly, or at least a month or two ago, at the time of recording this episode of the podcast, was that I pretty much like got all caught up on Demon Slayer. And I'm not gonna lie, and this is just my opinion to the audience, I think season 2 is so far the best season.
I haven't caught up. I was still in the entertainment district arc when I stopped temporarily.
Sounds like you need to get caught up on that.
Yee.
Okay, none. Like, what were some shows that I gave some vote nominees on for the server? Now that I think about it,
Mm.
yes. Last of Us, Invincible, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, and Legend of Vox Machina. And I'm gonna be honest with Invincible. I've watched season 1, but I want to wait until season 2 is completely out to watch it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that
And
makes
as
sense.
Yeah, and as for Legend of Vox Machina, I am up to date on season 1 and season 2, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it is pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah,
I haven't seen either of them.
yeah, and of course, like some st- like I know that The Last of Us got the most votes from when we first had a poll on what show we should do a watch along for. And I was honestly surprised that The Last of Us got the most votes. And I'm 5 episodes in so far, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it, and I see why that it won Best Adaptation at the Game Awards for 2023, but it honestly sucked on how most game developers did not have enough time for their acceptance speeches. Like, they were only given 30 seconds, which. And my best guess onto why it was like that, which I think it is honestly a stupid reason, is because of the fact that Christopher Judge back at 2022 had a 8-minute long acceptance speech. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really long.
Yeah, like,
Like, too long.
and if I was to and if I was to like and if I was Jeff Dahmery, the longest that I would say that you can have the okay to for as long as you need is at least 4 minutes, which is a mixture, which is half of the time that Christopher Judge had 2022, but it's not that bad.
Mm.
Mm. And I memorized that you were like wanting to try to get me into Fairy Tale.
Yes, it's good. You should watch it. And I want to watch it with you.
Is it gonna be online or in person when we do it? I'm just curious.
uh, Online would be easier
Sure.
because we are nowhere near each other
Yet.
yet.
Yeah. Yeah, like at some point I may visit Kansas when I end up having vacation money.
Mm. It is very boring here, just so you know.
Mm, like, what is some other good topics that we could talk about? Like,
Mm.
like I know you're like in the process of watching Spy Family. I have not watched that yet, and I honestly got bored of Death Note on episode 7 because things started to stop being intense. Episode 7, and
What was
one
episode 7? I forget.
I don't remember on the top of my head, and of
Oh.
course, like hit me with the topic. I am trying to pull some stuff off of. I'm trying to like think of cards to play like on top of my head, but it's like being in an Uno game, but you're not getting the color that the deck is at.
um,
Okay.
I do not know. I mean, we could cut out anything that's not particularly interesting.
True. Like that is honestly true. Like
Doing stuff.
Yeah,
what
same.
what do you mean doing stuff? Like I and also from my 24-hour stream on Twitch, Rose just like came in for like 2 seconds just to say you're a nerd too, and I was like, wait a minute, why would she say that? Like, what happened? Like,
It was funny. That is the sole reason.
eh, it's something funny that happened one of the last 2 times that I streamed on Twitch was that, and I'm gonna give some context so that it makes sense. So, oh, something funny that happened was that uh, as I was 4 seconds close from being able to complete the no cussing redeem that B did, I accidentally dropped the F bomb. which,
Yeah.
yeah, and I will say this much: it is gonna be thrown in funny moments 2024, but I have it set to where the Redeemer can think of a tweet that uses hashtag #ElazyTweet as like a way to embarrass me for failing the redeem.
Didn't B pick something already?
Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, if it was Lisa, I would have been embarrassed because Lisa's my waifu.
Mm-hmm.
And one of and something that I did yesterday before I went out to Applebee's last night at the time of recording this podcast, this episode, is that I beat the Roses and Muskets event in Genshin Impact. And earlier this morning, I pulled off Rosaria from an event wish, which honestly, I'm not.
Rosaria's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. And the
Pun not
nickname that I
intended.
gave her, because I didn't remember her name at the time, was Gothic Nun, because
Mm-hmm.
she technically is.
That's accurate.
Yep. The most accurate nickname that I can think of. And some other characters that I can name of on the top of my head that she's voiced is that she has voiced Natasha for Honkai Star Rail, and she's voiced Sai Nijima from Persona 5. And
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and of course, when it comes to the Persona universe, I'm in the process on playing 5 and Royal. And for Persona 4, I didn't watch the well no, I've watched the anime, but I have not played the game, I at least know some parts of the context. And
I don't know much about Persona.
eh, I'm pretty sure B and I would like probably like have like a full on conversation about that if he was able to make it, but it sucks on how he's not.
Yeah.
And of course, like I memorized from last year that I started to like improve on my own art, just like, but I
Mm.
still suck at doing human art. Well, I still suck at doing humans in my art style, but I'm like able to at least do alien-esque characters. Like the Taligan mascots is a really good example in this case. And I did add some texture to the Halloween and Christmas watermarks. That way it is the same but a bit better, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Texture is pretty fun.
Yep.
Like sometimes I add a paper texture to a finished picture just to add a little bit more detail. And plus it can be easier to protect your art from AI using it that way.
Yeah, yeah, fuck AI art, to be honest. Like, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that. Yeah, the fact that AI can steal your art is one of the major reasons onto why I do not support the idea of its existence.
Yeah, I don't like that it steals people's art. That's not great, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, and also like something fucked up that they've done is that they have made some messed up Disney posters, and people have like been have been memeing the hell out of it just to call them out, just to call it out for it.
Mm. I haven't seen those.
Good, keep it that way, cause they are cursed as hell. Like from when I saw them, I wanted to bleach my eyes and erase the memory from seeing that because that was how bad it was.
Mm. That does not sound like I want to see it.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely do not want to see it. And what I did for, and something that I pretty much did for dirty reasons is that I I have my phone. So on my phone, Stein from Soul Eater is my desktop. Wait, no, fuck, wrong. Okay, let me rephrase that again. Stein from Soul Eater is my lock screen, and Daki from Demon Slayer, Stein from Soul Eater, is my home screen, and on my computer, it's Kirito from Starter Online, who's my lock screen, and I have Lisa from Genshin Impact as my home screen wallpaper.
Mm.
Yeah.
For my lock screen, I have Natsu from Fairy Tail
Not surprised.
drinking something, and my home screen is a Fortnite skin, Catalyst.
He's probably drinking booze.
It's
Yeah.
not booze. It's something out of a mug. I don't remember what it was, though.
Either A, it's beer, or B, it's coffee.
I think it was tea or coffee, one of the two.
Yeah. Speaking of coffee, I tried waking up with it this morning, and I was able to like recover surprisingly from the stomachache sickness that I was having.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Yeah, like it honestly sucked on how anxiety said, "Nope, you're not sleeping tonight, so you're gonna have to pull an all-nighter, but then take a nap later."
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it when that shit happens. Okay, so
That does not sound fun.
yeah, not at all. It, anyways, for the if you guys are Pokemon fans, who's your favorite Pokemon by number?
By number?
Yes, mine's 151.
I am looking at the Pokédex.
For what reason?
I don't know them by number. 300. Or, 151. Either of the two.
Yeah, 151 is Mew. I have a Pokemon posted as every Pokemon from the original region, which is Kanto, I think it is, and Sinnoh region.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me take a look on who's number 300. Skitty.
Yes.
I cannot blame you. Skitty is cute.
I love Skitty.
You wanna know who else is cute? Togepi.
Togepi is cute. Yeah.
But for some reason, Saturn would make this joke saying Togepi's name sounds like Take-a-pee. Like, why take the name out of the context, bro?
Why not?
Among Us. Oh shit.
Amogus.
Yes, Among Us. Speaking of that,
Amogus.
I know. Speaking of that, later today, there's a plan for Goose Goose Duck, and to the audience, for those who is curious, at the time you're listening to this podcast, it happened January 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, today's
I finally installed Goose Goose, by the way.
Nice. Like I'm debating on rather to play it on my phone or play it on my PC, but I'm most likely gonna do it on my PC, so that
Mm.
so that the buddies audience can for the multi-streams can have a way to look at whose side it is, or on whose side of the gameplay you're seeing. I'm not 100% sure who it is going to be at the time of recording this podcast. Oh, Ryan's turning on his camera.
Mm.
Is your girlfriend playing VR, or is that your brother?
You can't
That's my
tell?
girlfriend.
What was that?
She's on my VR and won't give it back.
Ah.
Fucking 4 hours ago, I asked to get on. She said in a bit.
Mm.
And I...
Oh god, why am I face?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, your band is called Oblivion? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, he's looking for... Oh, he's pulling the guitar. Soccer's pulling out the guitar. What's happening, bro?
Woo, music!
He's playing music. Let's go.
Woo! Halo!
Oh my god, dude. Sonker, wait, Ryan, you just gave an idea for a video for the Buddies channel. Like, and the idea that I'm thinking of is that he plays some music with his guitar, and we have to guess on what it is. Which I think it would be fun, but at the same time, if he does want... But at the same time, he knows like 100 songs, so it can be either easy or difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And I do also have an ocarina in person, which is playable, but it sounds like ass.
Play it.
Huh?
You sure?
Yeah, I want to hear it. Do it!
What?
The ocarina that he said he had.
Alright.
Yes! Soda music!
I tried doing Welcome Home by Kudin and Cambria with this ocarina.
Song of Storms, by the way.
Wait, what?
This song.
Song of what?
Song of Storms.
I don't know if I can do that on this ocarina. But I have an app on my phone to where I can play whatever Legend of Zelda Ocarina song I want. Like, I had one of my teachers call me Link.
Good job.
Alright. Look at this shit. Ready? Ready? A VR game that I would love to play at some point when I get my hands on a VR headset is Beat Saber.
Yes, Beat Saber looks really fun.
It does. And you wanna know what else looks fun? The VR mode of Fruit Ninja.
What song is this?
I don't know.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, I'm taking my hoodie off because I'm sweating a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, the rest of the clothes are staying on because it would be sus if I did that. And if you guys are into that, you're in the wrong OnlyFans.
What?
You don't get why I say that? I am... You innocent soul. I am surprised you don't know. But we should keep it that way. He's vibing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, when it comes... Like, I don't... When was the last time that I did a room tour? Fuck. Like, I know it was
Mm.
sometime around in my IRL channel. Like, I think it was, like, September something. And, of course, next month, at the time this podcast episode came out, I am most likely going to either... Or maybe even March. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I may do a room tour for 2024, and then November is when I'm gonna do a 2.0. So pretty much, in other words, the 2.0 would just be like an updated version. And I rearranged my room before New Year's. That way there's a lot more walk space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would rearrange my desk if I could, but I am not worried about it. I'm happy with where it is. And something I do want to get at some point for by the time when I get a third monitor is have a Roku for my TV. And why I pointed at that direction is because that's where my TV is at. And I am currently and I'm currently lurking for 2 Twitch streamers, which is about to be 3 at the time of recording this podcast. He's ripping it. And quite a few times I've used this bad boy on streams, but I have it set to where where it can only be used one time per an individual. That way everybody has a fair chance of it being used.
Ooh.
Me when the doom music kicks in. He smiled about it. Who got you smiling like that?
This is
Damn.
nice.
Now that I think about it, for the Goose Goose Duck stream that's gonna happen later today, I'm most likely going to be on my PC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but outside of that, it's gonna be on my phone if I was to play with people. You suddenly stopped. What happened? Oh, never mind. He's still going. He's still going.
Woo.
I want to say this is, Hail to the King. Yeah, what VR game is he playing? I have some good guesses on what it could be. Beat Saber VR to What's that one VR shooter called?
Mm.
I want to say it's Pavlov. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I have like from when I was scrolling around Amazon for like the for a VR headset, but one that's not too expensive, but at the same time not too cheap. I found a PlayStation one, and I threw it into my throne.
Mhm.
Yeah. And when I have my hands on the bad boy, then I'm gonna use it for VR games. And I may or may not replay some VR chat horror maps that I've played, but this time in VR. And I've had some people making jokes saying that I do some sussy gaming because of the fact that I have a boba mouse pad.
You do. You are very sus.
I am not. It's
You are
only
sus.
sus if you make it sus.
You're sus.
Where's the proof?
Your mouse pad.
This is trippy. Hang on a second. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Okay. Nice. I don't think I know this one.
Why aren't you sitting with me?
It got very quiet. It is now just me, I think. So I'm gonna. Oh. Hi.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Were you guys talking about something when I was AFK
Nope.
for a quick minute, or was Sonker doing something?
I think you went AFK.
Ah. Well, nonetheless, like I have a Fire Club shirt now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. You
It,
said you were getting one. If you watched that season, and you did.
yeah.
So, yeah.
And I'm gonna be 100% honest. Season 4 is the best season for the later seasons of Stranger Things, but for the early ones, I'm gonna have to say season 2 or season 2 or 3, to be honest.
Mm.
Like, why is there like a thing of like I see that
I see that too.
like up. Why was there a thing of hair hanging on my comb? What the fuck?
Hanging on your what?
Hanging on my comb.
Okay.
This bad boy.
Mhm. I heard it as something else.
What did you hear it as? Hey, you wanna know?
No.
You wanna know
I
what would
bet the
be
viewers
dripping
know.
with this shirt? Like
Water.
what?
Water.
Not that type of drip. It's like, do you want to know what would go good with this shirt? Like a denim jacket or a bomber jacket.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Like, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like, now that I think about it, I am proud of the final execution of the Buddy's Drip Market at Fourth Wall. And we also did leave a message at the Teesprings one. Let me look at it real quick now that I think about it. Nope, I just simply have to type the word drip. No, fuck. Alright, there we go. So, from top to bottom, we left a message that says, starting 2024, we will no longer be using Teespring for merch. For those who is there to support us, thank you for being there. Future merch is going to be at Fourth Wall so that it can have better quality. If you miss the old stuff, they will return, but in a way to where it's better. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to read this and understanding why we made this decision. So yeah, and of course the thing that I do like, and of course, the thing about it is that at the as you customize the merch, it instead of it being like one whole drop like Teesprings, it is its own individual thing.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, like with the Hellfire Club shirt, like I may not have gotten a custom one, but I at least got like what looks like one that you can find at Hot Topic. That's my best guess on what Now that I think about it, Hot Topic is the best guess where I got this shirt from. So yeah, I have.
You don't know?
I'm not. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. Like I'm 60% sure. So that's a Miri Darna question.
Okay.
Yes. And of course, like from last December, the Buddies had its first ever collab with Team Ghost Trick, and I was surprised to hear that we were the first content creator group that Team Ghost Trick has collabed with. Yeah. And of course, next time when we do a Rate the Something on the Buddies Gaming channel, I'm probably going to invite someone to rate the Soul Calibur 6 Critical Edges with me. But the thing with that is that we're probably going to do the base characters first and then the DLCs because I only have the base game for the time being.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And of course,
I finished Jax's new Minecraft skin.
Nice.
Yes. I just sent it to her a little bit ago.
And the last thing that I sent Jax was a TikTok that B asked me to send her, which was some guy doing a ice skating dance to Megalovania, if it was Yuri on Ice. And her response was, "You guys know me too well." And I was confused at the time from I got the message. I was like, wait a minute, why are you telling me to do that when you can do that yourself? Lazy ass. And B, if you're watching this podcast, I don't mean that. I love you, brother. Like, I'm one of those friends that bullies out of love.
That's because it's fun.
Yes. Like, where's the fun in the friendship if you're not gonna bully out of love?
Yeah.
And of course, like, a smart move that I did was that I made a Google Keep, which is basically notes on Google on what drops to do for the time. Like, of course, like, any of the individual members has like a piece of merch that they want to make for the Buddies Drip Market, I'd be down to help them out with that because I pretty much did some experimenting on what to do for pieces of merch and see what could work on what could sell good. Like if I remember correctly, Rose had like an art piece that said my arms are cold and it was a girl wearing a tank top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep, I was right. If
I'm gonna send it in the chat. I haven't used it yet, but I might actually redraw it before doing that.
That's fair. Yeah, what if I was to wear this bomber jacket with the Hellfire Club shirt?
Nice.
That would actually be drip. But the thing is that it's $90. Which honestly, $90 is understandably expensive for a bomber jacket. So maybe like
That is really expensive.
maybe a baseball jacket would be the best bet. There's the piece I remember from I want to say was 3 years ago. My arms are cold.
Mm-hmm.
We should if you actually want to make that thing of merch, just let me know and I can make it happen. And there's also a good idea that I have for the Valentine's Day merch, which is which the color options that we're obviously going to have is black and blue, but we replace white with either red or pink, depending on what options the specific thing of merch has for its customization.
I have an idea.
What's that?
We could use this website to help us figure out topics. Like, the current one that I am on is, would you rather never be able to say no or never be able to say yes?
That would be too difficult to decide, to be honest.
It would be pretty bad if you could never say no. Like, you couldn't refuse to do things that you don't want to.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
But, yes isn't that bad, I think. More people hit yes than no. That's good to know.
And of course,
Oh.
something that I do want to try to do as a content creator is do more collabs on Twitch. And the last
Mm-hmm.
person that I collabed with was Ellie Bean VT, which she was known as Elise Vermilion at the time. And and from when I collabed with Twin, something that I did on accident, but it's funny to look at nowadays, which I think it's funny to look at, was that as we were getting generators on all at once, I accidentally switched my grenade with a pipe bomb from a cocktail. And I haven't played Left 4 Dead 2 since Halloween Day with Penguin, but I'm either A, probably going to have it as a play with friends stream next time I do it, or B, I'm probably gonna collab with somebody when I do it. I'm not 100% sure yet, so that's gonna take some time to figure out. Speaking of collabs, an idea that I do want to do sometime, if we were to end up doing a collab with another content creator group, something I'm gonna be honest about, with Goose Goose Duck, I was having a debate on rather to give the idea to Maple Chicken on. And for clarification, why I'm saying Maple Chicken is because there is actually a streamer named Maple_Chicken on Twitch. So this debate I was having was having was sharing the idea of a Something Stupid and the Buddies collab, or which I think would not be a bad idea, but if that was to happen, then and I'm pretty sure that both of the members of each group would take the time to think about the idea. And of course, like I know the content creator group, The Cloud, plays a lot of shooter games, so it's pretty easy to think of a shooter game to collab with them on, if you ask me. But the downside is that most of them that I know of uses easy anti-cheat. And it honestly sucks on how a majority of PC games uses easy anti-cheat, which is understandable. Which is understandable on why there are some people that would rather play those games on console than on PC.
Yeah, easy anti-cheat annoys me
Yeah,
sometimes.
and it's also like caused some issues for some people. Like
It
you,
was fine with Goose Goose Duck when I played.
yeah, it's yeah. There's no issues with Goose Goose Duck, but and there's honestly not a problem with Rec Room and VR Chat, but most of the games that uses it, that's where the issues come in. Like there has been there was a YouTube short that I've seen to where somebody had their computer screen frozen from and they tried to play
Let
Row
it go.
Company.
Let it go.
No.
What was that?
What the fuck? Okay.
Okay, would you rather be fluent in every language or be able to play every musical instrument?
Play every musical instrument is what I would choose.
Fair. Yeah.
And of course,
Ooh.
when it comes to Twitch followers, I'll eventually catch up to Drago. He has like 357, and I have 345. So I'm in second place on who has the most follows when it comes to Twitch, but when it comes to YouTube, I'm in fourth with 336, if I remember correctly. Well, 336 on my gaming channel. I have 27 on my IRL last I checked. And I know that's gonna take some time to grow on both channels.
I have 35 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, Sunker's like in first place with
I'm very small.
1.46k.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, this man's a legend.
You have 336 subscribers, which is
On my
a lot more
gaming
than me.
channel.
It's 101 more than me. Are your followers Dalmatians?
What was that?
Are your subscribers Dalmatians?
I have no idea what you mean by that.
101 Dalmatians. Eh?
Why are you making... Why are you you're using a Disney movie title for a joke?
Why not?
1.42k subscribers on Sonker's channel.
Nice.
Yeah. And also... Oh, he and Andrew Videos 510 is on the tie. Andrew Videos 510 also has 1.42k.
Also nice.
Yeah. Hey Sonker, you're on a tie with Andrew Videos 510 on who has the most YouTube subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's also a smart move that I did from when I was setting up a thumbnail for future streams, which is that the in the middle of it has Fuck, I had a voice crack.
I don't think most people would have noticed if you didn't point it out. I didn't.
Yeah. Okay. So what I did for stream thumbnails is that the game that is on the stream would have the logo of it in the center of the thumbnail, and on the bottom of it, it have the social icons on what we stream the game on, along with the usernames. And
Mm-hmm.
something that we're going to be doing from this day forward is that YouTube streams on the Buddies Gaming is going to be monthly, but you can expect streams anytime on Twitch and Kick. And but in the Buddies VODs, the only time that we're not going to have that VOD in the channel is if there is a VOD on the Buddies Gaming.
Oh, do you want to plan when we watch Fairy Tale? Like, you could probably message me almost any time that I am online, and I would probably go watch it with you.
Yeah, I could.
So when do you want to do it?
Probably sometime either this weekend or next week. I'm not 100% sure yet.
Yay!
And of course, like, and from when we mentioned The Last of Us a few minutes ago, an adaptation that I voted for the Game Awards, but at the time was Super Mario because it was the only explanational vote that I can give at the time. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, the movie's pretty good, and of course the meme song Peaches, I hated it at first, but nowadays I am just memeable as hell with it. Just
The
like I
Peaches
could,
song is weird,
it's just
honestly.
it just goes Peaches, 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 Peaches.
Yeah.
Like it's just all of one word, dude. Like yeah, Bowser is such a simp, dude.
Good thing we're not on Twitch
Yeah,
right now.
yeah, we're not on
But
Twitch
yeah,
right now.
he really is.
And whoever, and of course Jack Black did really good as Bowser. Like I was surprised to know that he has such a good villain voice.
I figured he would do well as Bowser, like when I heard that he was going to be doing it. And I was right.
And the trailers alone was enough to prove that Jack Black was gonna be good. And of course with the Sonic the Hedgehog movies, I've seen the first one in theaters from when I had a girlfriend at the time, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a blast. But I have not watched the second one yet.
I haven't seen either.
And one of the things I'm surprised about is that most adaptations nowadays that is a show would be on Netflix. The Last of Us is an exception in this case because it's on HBO, but with the
Mm-hmm.
adaptations on Netflix, Arcane is so far the best one for what I've watched, and I'm in the process of watching Castlevania. And in my opinion, season 1 is way too short. It needs more episodes. But on the positive note, it gives you a taste on what to expect on what context the story tells.
I watched an episode or two of Castlevania and I haven't finished it yet.
Is it the original?
The anime.
Yeah,
Is there more than one?
I know it's the anime, but is it like was the title just Castlevania by itself?
I don't know.
So you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would have helped you if
Um,
you did. Your your memory
it started out
our memory
with
skills suck.
Dracula's backstory, if that helps.
Like Dracula's backstory, like
Yeah.
he So how he became a villain was that his wife was killed from an
Spoiler alert.
yeah, spoiler alert for those who doesn't know the Castlevania lore. His wife was killed because they said that she was a witch, but in reality she's a scientist who is accused of being a witch, and he got pissed off about it, and he gave them time to make up for their mistakes, but they celebrated her death instead, which was the last straw with the humans. And then we get to see Trevor Belmont. Yeah, Trevor Belmont. So you've watched the original Castlevania, and I'm only one
Mm.
season in so far, but I think it's too short. And like what I said, it is too short in my opinion.
I haven't finished it, so I don't know. I don't really have an opinion yet.
Yeah, I can't really. Yeah, I'm only one season in so far, so I cannot really give like a full on opinion. And of course, I've watched some trailers of the Fallout adaptation that's gonna be coming on Amazon, and it honestly looks good. And
They're
if
going to be doing Fallout?
yeah, there's gonna be a Fallout adaptation on Amazon, and if it's done right, then I think it has a good chance of being a nominee for Best Adaptation for Game Awards 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm gonna be honest, Five Nights at Freddy's is an underrated adaptation because it was really good from when it came out, but critics treated it like dog shit.
I don't pay attention to critics.
Yeah, fuck the critics for giving the
But yeah,
Five
I
Nights at
haven't
Freddy's
seen
movie
that
dog
yet.
shit.
It
It's
looks really good, or it sounds really good. And I really want to see it, but I haven't.
yeah, like, and of course, like at the time from when it started to premiere in theaters in Peacock, there were some people that did some movie nights and shared it with Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, how are? And at the time, I was like, wait a minute, how are they doing movie nights in their server? And I thought, and from that, I was thinking to myself, I was like, Peacock is the only logical explanation, so they must be streaming it with Peacock. And of course, based on what I know of, if I know correctly, when it reaches digital, it's gonna have some blood and gore in it. Well, well the movie in theaters did have blood in it, but it's and and I figured that the movie was going to be PG-13 because of the fact that the Five Nights at Freddy's games are T for teen.
Mm-hmm.
But and I'm honestly curious on how creative Blumhouse can be when it comes to the blood and gore. And I'm gonna be honest, the Five Nights at Freddy's adaptation was the second Blumhouse film that I've watched in my life, and the first one that I've watched was the first Purge movie. And speaking of the Purge, I thought about the idea of being a Purge guy for Halloween 2024.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. And, and of course, I was Jeff the Killer last year, but there were some people that were making jokes going, why so serious? Like, even Helion Talking made the joke about it at the. And, of course, like, I decided to let my sister do my makeup on stream at the time the makeup was gonna be put on my face.
I was there.
Yeah, you and Fish was there at the time. And the thing that she said and she was trying to put makeup on my face was, give me your face. And Fish was like, aggressive. Yeah.
She did a good job, though.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. And I posted picture. and I posted some pictures on Instagram and Twitter from when I posted my Halloween costume, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Yeah, and yeah, and I also think it was like a pretty good costume for my first time being a creepypasta character.
I haven't dressed as any creepypastas so far.
Ah. And pretty much what I did for Halloween 2023 was that I played some horror maps and played some horror games with Penguin. And then
Nice.
I played Demonologist with another streamer that I'm friends with. And
Ooh.
speaking of that, I honestly want to do a Demonologist collab at some point again, because last time I did was from when I did a 2 week stream challenge and from when I did a collab with Jackson Wither. And of course, something like, and let's get this straight real quick. I did a 1 week stream challenge 2022, a 2 week stream challenge 2023, and either and sometime either next month or later this year, I'm gonna do a 3 week stream challenge,
Yay!
which I know it's, and I would be and I know that I'm probably gonna lose some sanity while I do it, but in the end, it's gonna be worth it.
I think it will.
Yeah. Like, I took a short break after I did the 2 week stream challenge. And something that I did while I was on break for 2 months from that, and something that I'm happy about, was that I finished the Diaronin Legend saga for Fantasy's Virtual Darkness. And another and I'm not 100% sure on how many sagas I'm gonna have exactly yet, but yeah. So,
I heard that voice crack.
yeah, what is with me having the goddamn voice cracks, bro? Okay. Like, another saga that I'm probably gonna work on is the Mirror Gate saga.
I haven't done much with that, and I really don't want the anything to be public yet. Like for my story that I'm working on.
Yeah, like, you can take the time to focus on your side while I focus on my side.
Mm.
Yeah. And of course, titles I did confirm at the time we did a 2024 rebranding announcement was Guardians of the Mirror Gate, Carcanos and the Origins of the Dark Realm, Investigator's Revenge, and Undying. And of course, and of course, B, Death, and Jane, are like, of course, like, I'm gonna let B write Tengu the Twilight because I'm not 100% sure on what I want to do yet. And Death could do Shadow of Hanzo, which a short version of the title is Shade, and Jane could focus on Two Souled Warrior. And for those who doesn't know the Fantasy's Virtual Darkness lore, or the
Me.
yeah the
I don't
two
know the lore.
okay and and of course, a story that I've been wanting to try to work on for 4 years now is Paranormal Slayer.
Mm.
Yeah, and fun fact about that, it was inspired by the idea of the title was inspired by Demon Slayer, and of course, from when I was thinking about it, like, I wasn't 100% sure on what I wanted to do with the genre, but then I figured, you know what? What if I did a balance of action and Japanese horror? Which I thought, And the Japanese horror would make a lot of sense if I want to have Japanese mythology involved in the story.
Mm-hmm.
But the intro is going to, and of course, like, in a way
You'd
to where it's
probably
emotional. I want to have the intro be as rough as it can be in its own rights.
you'd have
Like,
to
and
probably do a bunch of research on Japanese mythology for that.
true. And I know I'm also going to have to do some research on some Japanese demons. That way,
Mm-hmm.
like, if it was a video game, we could get an idea on what we could do for boss fights. And, of course, I am a genius with this idea. The Japanese devil Akuma being the antagonist of Paranormal Slayer 1.
Yeah.
And I'm not 100% sure on what I want to do for Paranormal Slayer 2 yet, so that's going to take some time to figure out. But, and I do, of course, have a gacha concept of the protagonist, Yoru Satoshi. What I don't know who would be a good Japanese voice actor, but a good English voice actor idea that I have in mind is Matthew Th1ngs.
Hmm. I don't know most voice actors.
There should be some that you can recognize, but I know you're not good with most names.
Yeah. I can recognize a few, especially if I hear their voices. And especially if they were in Fairy Tale. Like some of the main characters in there. But other than that, I can't really tell
If you want to give
for
it,
most of them.
do you want to give an example?
Okay, Natsu's voice actor, I don't know his name, but his English voice actor, I recognized him in My
Todd
Hero
Capricorn.
Academia as the pink-haired guy that points at Endeavor without spoiling too much. Okay, what was his name? This guy. Okay.
Aha, there we go.
Hiroshi Tamada. I'm pretty sure he has Natsu's voice actor. Like, it sounds like him.
There's some voices that I know that Todd Capricorn has done. He's voiced Razor for Genshin Impact. Who else has he done? He's done Death the Kid from Soul Eater.
There you go.
And he's done that asshole guy who tried to be a creep on Asuna in Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
And
Um,
a genius idea that I have, if he was to be a voice actor in Fantasy's Virtual Darkness, is him being the voice of Professor Crystal for Fantasy's Virtual Darkness Wanted Prisoner.
mm,
Yeah, and of course, like, an idea that I think would work is Bryce Papenbrook being the young voice of Ninja slash Cancer, and Nosher Dalal being the older voice. And two characters that I can name that Bryce has voiced is that he's voiced Kazuto Kirikaya, also known as Kirito, and Inosuke from Demon Slayer.
yeah, I recognize him.
And speaking of Demon Slayer, now that I mentioned it, I usually have a
Oh,
I have a Demon Slayer. I have a Demon Slayer lanyard, and
nice.
and I also have a wallet of it.
I have no Demon Slayer merch
Ah,
so far.
and of course, like, one of the thing.
Oh.
Oh, Sonker left.
Yeah. He was
Gotcha.
probably AFK for too long.
Yeah, that's a most likely possibility. And of course, like from when my siblings and I got 3D prints for Christmas, they got Dungeons and Dragons dice towers, and I got a whole ass anime figure.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
Show it. I want to see.
it's not done yet, but I
Oh.
can give you an idea on what it is. And fair warning for the podcast audience, I'm gonna get into spoiler territory. So if you, so
For which
in
show?
Demon Slayer.
Okay.
All right, so, oh, and yes, I did give the warning ahead of time. And if you're still listening, don't say you weren't warned. So, oh, apart. So if you remember the intro from episode 2, to where Nezuko is in a cave, but to where Tanjiro has like a basket that is covered with a bunch of bamboo. Like, that one cave scene is pretty much what I'm getting for an anime figure, which is $160 worth a anime figure that is a 3D print,
Mm.
which honestly is like a collector's item to have, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
And no questions asked. It's gonna go in my back. It's gonna go in my display back. It's gonna go in my background display. Wait, why is my closet like that?
You should show it off when it's done.
Oh, I will on Instagram and Twitter.
Nice.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Speak up. the, and the question is, who's the bigger gremlin? I think it's... Yeah, Jax has a tendency to have gremlin energy.
I do not think it's me.
To, yeah, and the yeah, and yeah, my family, my biological sister is the biggest gremlin.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and I of course having a tendency to have gremlin energy in multiplayer games that I play.
Mm-hmm.
And of course for horror game season, and like I was surprised that I did like a bunch of horror maps, but I'm gonna try to lean towards more horror games, horror game season 2024. No promises to the audience on that, because I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be like that or not. Like
Have you
how,
finished Alien?
not yet.
Like Alien Isolation?
I'm stuck
You
in the
could do
first.
that. Like if you're really stuck, you could look up part of it.
Or I could just stream the whole, or I could just have a whole stream of the experience.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, just like, and of course, like, I will say this much: Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach is gonna be a whole ass stream series on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Like how Doki Doki Literature Club was a whole stream series, and Midnight Witch is gonna be a whole stream series when I revisit it.
I think you should.
Midnight Witch or...
Yes, all of them.
Oh, it's just all of them. You didn't specify, and then you said all of them. Like, all of that shit.
Yeah. More content.
More content, let's go. What are you doing in that screen, though?
Bubble shooter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when it comes to browser games, one of them that I usually have fun with is Scribble. Like,
Yes, Scribble is good.
yeah, Gartic Phone is basically Scribble but more intense. Like,
Oh, do you want to do quizzes? Like personality quizzes. Like for the podcast.
Sure, I guess.
Okay.
Penguin lied to me. He is
Oh
not in the
no.
campaign. He is not in the Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
This is not the kind of quiz I want. Is this? Okay. I'm pretty sure this site has some. I might be wrong. Oops.
I'm gonna close my camera real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, like what I said. Like what I said a few minutes ago, if you're someone that is a degenerate, wanting to look at people change their clothes, you're at the wrong OnlyFans. Yeah, don't be like me. Yeah, don't be like me. Personality quizzes and of course from when I did some online quizzes, like some nerdy stuff, I got Slytherin from I took the Hogwarts house test.
Do you want to do this one?
What is it?
This one.
What do you mean this
When my
one?
mouse is on.
Specify.
This one.
Specify, man. I don't know.
No. This one.
Fine. Hang on a sec.
Okay.
Just full on gothic. I'm just gonna be a full on goth with this Hellfire Club shirt. And of course, later this month, I'm gonna dye my whole hair purple.
Purple.
I'm just not 100% sure on what shade I'm gonna do exactly yet.
This one. Do you want to do it? Or
let me see what it
any
is.
of the others, but
Your fate is already determined, and if you answer these 5 questions, I will reveal 3 words that would amplify your 2024. What the
embody.
What the
Not amplify.
What the fuck? Yeah, I am dyslexic as hell.
Yeah.
I cannot read for shit.
That's fine. How was your 2023?
Uh,
Why are those the only options? Mine was crap.
full of ups and downs.
Yeah, okay. Color scheme. Oh, this one. For me.
Alright. Pink, peach, and white. What options are there? Oh,
These 4.
Uh,
I think it's this one for you, because
Yeah.
it has purple.
yeah, it
And
has
black
purple,
and-
so I
yeah.
say do violet.
Okay.
I feel like you had drama in 2023. Did you lose any friends?
No, for me.
Just one.
Just one.
It's just well, technically 2, because Project Unknown at the time he was in the group like broke the last straw from when he got caught breaking rules.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Which
that's
one
why
are
I'm not
you?
friends with them anymore.
There are more than 4 options for this.
Alright, daydreamer, smart, lovable,
Extroverted.
extroverted,
Joyful, introverted, positive, or ambitious.
introverted or extroverted. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Yeah, I almost did the meme. Okay.
I think you're this one.
Yes. Yes. Alright. What do you desire in 2024? Achievement.
Achievement. That's a good one.
Let's see. It honestly sucks on how I cannot activate Windows on my current PC yet.
This is your result.
Yeah, let me read it. Alright. The 3 words your 2024 will revolve around.
Are charismatic, disturbing, and happiness.
How is it disturbing? That's the real question.
Well, you said you are going to play horror games. Eh?
True, but
I think that
alright.
would work.
Alright. So wait,
I'm going to do one for me.
alright. Let's see what you get.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
You didn't lose for
Nope.
just
I did
me.
not.
Yeah, I lost 2 at the time.
Pick one. I don't know which one to pick.
Lovable.
Okay. This would be nice. But so would this. Either one. I don't really care for either of these so far.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna go
popularity
with
is
that
one
one.
that I don't give a shit about.
I got the same result. Okay. Different quiz.
That's crazy.
Oh, I could search for a Demon Slayer quiz to stay on topic.
Oh yeah. It's like to see like which Hashira we are.
Yeah. You go first.
Alright.
Water, earth, fire, or air.
There's no lightning, so I'm gonna say fire.
Okay. Color. Oh. I know which one I'm
There's your
picking.
color right there. Let me see what.
Yep.
There's
Gray,
no
maroon,
purple. Okay.
Silver, blue, green, red, pink, orange, fuchsia. That's sort of like purple.
My stomach is telling me I'm hungry.
You also have green as one of your main colors.
Yeah, so
Green and purple?
blue-green would do the trick
Okay.
because there's no purple.
Choose an animal. Why is that the picture for butterfly? I thought it was cat.
Wolf.
Yep. That makes sense.
It sounds about right. What? In a life-threatening mission, which would be most important to you? Saving innocent lives that are being endangered without completing mission? That's a pussy's move.
Mm.
Save the lives of comrades and yourself without completing mission.
Ooh, not this one.
Completing the mission regardless of who gets hurt. Fuck the 4th option. Save yourself without completing mission. Who's going to save the others? Okay. Second option.
Second? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you think is the most important to a demon slayer? Okay.
Why is that one tiny?
I don't know. Bravery would make the most sense if you've watched the anime.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What would you do if you saw a demon slayer traveling with a demon? Question to demon slayer. Wait, no. Okay. Let both demon and demon slayer go if the demon slayer provides good reasoning. I would definitely do that.
That last one is kind of funny. But yeah, this one?
Yeah, that one, because I would be a homie to Tanjiro, bro. Alright. Quick! You see Muzan, what do you do?
Hee hee.
Send a birdie to receive backup before making any offensive moves. That would be the smartest option.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
Okay. Ready.
Okay, what options are there? If I see Daki, I'm voting that one.
Okay. There she is.
My demon wife. Okay. Oh. God.
Which one of the lower ranks do you want to pick?
Steve Bloom. Kyogai. Yes.
Kyogai. Okay.
Yeah, I said Kyogai because Steve Bloom. Okay. Which lower rank demon slayer would you be friends with? I said it a few minutes ago. Do I need to say it again?
Yes.
Alright, fine. Tanjiro.
Okay. Aw,
I'm the male
you're pink.
version of Missouri?
Mm-hmm. Which one am I?
That's a good question.
Pink.
Not surprised. Watch as you get Missouri, dude.
I want to pick this one because it has a cat, but it says butterfly, so Dove.
But that would give you Shinobu easily, bro. What do you
Yeah.
think?
What is the mission? Hmm.
What do you think is important?
Mm.
Compassion. Yeah, that's a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
This is the only one that doesn't say kill. That's dumb. That's less dumb. That's even less dumb. Okay. This is the most dumb. But the rest are probably fine except this one.
Yeah, I
That
say,
one's yeah.
yeah, the Sand Birdie would be the smartest pick.
Mm-hmm. Or this one.
Yeah, and so
Either of these two is the smartest.
also hit him with the just the design is it just says
But yeah,
Hellfire
Birdie.
Club on the sleeve, but the other sleeve is just blank.
I don't know most of these. I've seen her and him
And the fact that
in the
Daki
show.
is
I haven't
voiced
seen the
by
rest.
Erica Lindbeck, dude, Erica is such a good voice actress. What are you picking the? You picking the Street Fighter bitch?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And Spider Boy.
Sp- Spider. That's the anime Spider-Man.
I think all of these are fine.
So yeah, like, I
Hmm.
can definitely see you be friends with Kanya. Wait, fuck that.
Kano?
Yeah, Connor. That. Why did I say
Yeah.
Kanya?
We're the same person.
Except you're the actual one. I'm a male version.
Mm-hmm. What about this one? Or this one, actually. This one is more fun, I think.
Would you survive Demon Slayer? Okay. Alright. Unpredictable and fast.
Okay.
What would you do if a friend needed your help, but it could cost your life to save them? Save them and risk dying.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, because where because where's the fun in letting your friend die when you can sacrifice yourself to save your friend in this situation?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, like if you were in a situation where you can be at risk of dying when you save your friend, if you end up sacrificing yourself, then that is impactful to the story that it tells. How would you deal with facing your biggest fears? Try my best to stay calm and not freak out.
Okay.
Yeah, because in some horror game parts where I can to where like I am spooked, I try not to freak out, but I would scream my ass off if I am close to dying. Where would you thrive best? Forest. Wait, no, mountains.
Forest.
I
Yes.
take it back. Forest.
Mountains. Okay.
Wait, fuck, mountains.
Forest?
Wait, fuck.
Which
Mountains.
one? What?
Yeah,
Mountains?
my brain is foggy as hell. I can't think.
Okay.
All right, mountains. Let's do mountains.
Okay.
Okay. Would you
Oh,
reach
that would be
out to your
sad.
group members betraying? How would you
No.
react?
How
Okay.
would you react? Yeah.
I'd run. Okay. I'd run off back to base and try to recruit different group members.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just like let them know, saying, "Hey, they stabbed me in the back, and I want to try to get and I want nuke teammates." Fine. And finally, how would you fight Muzan? I'd risk my life and fight him to save everyone.
Mm.
I'm the. Fuck, what is his name? I know. And
I
I
don't
know his
know.
English
I
voice actor,
forgot.
Ray Chase. Uzui, I think it is. The.
Yes, Uzui. Tengen.
Shinobi bitch. The. Dramatic. Yeah, Sound Hashira. That's what I'm gonna call. Yeah, Sound bitch. Okay. Alright. Let's see what you do.
That one is terrible. I don't like that option.
Yeah, no. If that was actually happened, then that is bad writing.
Hmm.
Alright.
Which one do you think I would be? Not that one.
I say that you would probably be one that would like try not to freak out and try
Okay.
to keep calm.
Forest.
Yeah, keep calm and start smoking cheese instead of tobacco. That would be such a good message for like cheese smoking merch.
Mm-hmm.
Keep calm and say fuck tobacco and keep calm and say fuck tobacco. We smoke cheese. that would actually be really. That would actually be like a good meme to put on merch. To be honest. I say do the same one as me.
I was still deciding, but okay.
Alright.
It was either that or the revenge.
Revenge is not worth it depending on who stabbed you in the back or has done
Yeah.
shit to you.
And how they betrayed.
True. Don't say.
No!
You got that need to.
Fine.
Dude, you got some need to, brother. Hey.
No. I don't want to do that one. Fairy tale.
I have not watched Fairy Tale at all, so I need to watch it first.
If that isn't my result, I'm going to be slightly sad, depending on what it actually is. Which living room do you want?
Wait, are we doing are you doing it twice? Because you're doing one for me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm not
I've
gonna...
been doing that. Let me know if you want to scroll up or down.
Left.
This one?
No.
Hmm?
Yes.
This one. Okay.
I don't...
It looks snowy. Like the general colors. Okay, pick a kitchen.
Oh, that's easy. Fourth picture.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. You don't want to look at the others?
No.
Too bad, I made you look at them anyway.
Wow, fuck you.
Pick
Wait,
a main bedroom.
is that a bedroom?
Oh.
Okay, that's...
I can see with that one.
Yes. Do that.
Yeah, that's definitely yours.
Definitely my room right there. And it would also be my
Pick a
office.
bathroom.
Why would I want to pick a bathroom? What?
Why not? Ooh, that one has marble.
Marble.
Marble?
Bottom. Just kidding.
One of these?
No, I said bottom for a joke.
Oh.
Marble.
Marble. Okay.
Yeah.
Pick a guest room. I did not like that one.
The cabin-looking one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Pick a dining room.
Like, we just, like, gone from having conversations to, like, doing quizzes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
First picture.
This one?
Yes.
You don't want to look at the others? Okay.
I'm not gonna answer that, smart ass.
Pick an office.
If there's one that has, like, the, all
How
of
is
these
that an office?
all of these look boring as hell, dude.
I do.
Uh,
How is that an office, too? That one and
that's
this
just a
one
lap.
don't make sense.
That's just a damn laptop, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of laptops, I want to try to get my hands on a laptop at some point.
Which one of these do you want?
The first pick on the left.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. Backyard. Ooh, colorful.
Oh, the colorful one. That it looks bold. It looks
Okay.
beautiful. Wait. Hold that thought. The one with the lights.
Lights. This one?
Yes.
Ooh, that one looks cozy.
It looks cozy as hell. Like,
Oh.
I would pick an extra feature. What the? What do you mean?
Look
pick
at
an
that.
extra feature, bruh?
Ooh, pink.
Oh, arcade, easy.
Arcade, library, theater. I know you don't want that. That would be boring. Pool bar.
Yeah, I tried playing tennis at middle school. It's not fun.
You want an arcade.
Okay.
Exterior. Ooh, what do you want your house to look like?
Is that a castle?
It is.
Give me the castle.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, I got Attack on Titan. Let's go. Let's go.
Don't get eaten.
I cannot promise that, but I'll promise I'll put up a good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, last quiz, and then we're gonna end the podcast episode.
I need to pick a living room.
Yep.
And a kitchen.
And this podcast is sponsored by. Just kidding, we're not sponsored.
Yeah.
At least not yet. But
Ooh, marble.
do you want to know something that would be cool for the buddies in the future?
Yes.
If we
What?
were partnered with Gamer Subs.
That one has a doggy. I don't know what that is.
You don't. Gamer Sub. This is an energy drink brand.
Oh, yeah, I don't drink energy drinks, that's why.
I do. That's just the way I said it. I busted out laughing like I busted a nut. I'm just kidding. Why did I say that? Crazy. What are you doing? I bet you won't quote that.
I will not.
I'm pretty sure someone might.
Dining room.
And I was gonna. If I say that again, but this time in the Goose Goose Duck stream, that's because I am trying my best to be funny.
Or you're a nerd.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Do you know? I'm not that nerd.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Mm-hmm.
You're a nerd.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's insane. Oh, my phone's over there. Fuck. I am not. I swear, I am fully awake. I cannot. Why is this a caption on Twitter? Like, I'm not gonna say it. But I'm not gonna say it because it's sus.
Say it. Do it.
Make me.
Say it.
No.
Oh. Okay. I am in Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo.
It is not fairy tale.
And I got Attack on Titan, which I have not watched it yet, but I've heard good things about it, and I honestly want to. Is that Fast to Stampede? Scroll up.
Okay.
That's Fast to Stampede.
It has a kitty.
Okay. Hey, so I think we're on a good start for the All Things Nerdy podcast, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Alright, see you in the... And to the All Things Nerdy podcast audience, thank you for tuning in to the first episode. So, yeah, hopefully we'll have more people next time. And so, yeah.
Bye.
Bye. And Rose, if you're able to make it, see you in the Goose Goose Duck stream that...
When is that?
7 p.m. in your time zone.
Nice. Okay.
So, yeah.